Today I'm gonna share a quick video with some thoughts that I have for the day. This I got this idea from Anissa Cruz, aka Anissa Fit, on Instagram with her Wednesday word. So the reason why I just it's something to share about what's going on, and some thoughts that I had that have come across my mind and how to you know help as many people as possible to give some thoughts, things that are helping me. I know a lot of people out there, especially people that I'm connected with on these different on whether it's Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, people who really want more out of their lives. I know if you're watching this, you definitely want more out of your life. You're striving to achieve more. And so one thing that's really helped me recently, because sometimes we have these huge lists of like, I need to do 10 things today or 5 things before 8 a.m. and all this stuff. And people can get disappointed if they don't accomplish everything. Like if you can have 7, 8, 9, 10 things on your list, but let's say you get 5, 6 of them. Yeah, you could feel pretty good about them, but then you're like, man, I didn't get stuff done. So it kind of your confidence takes a little bit of a hit. So what I kind of share is something that's really helped me a lot lately, and everything confidence is really important. Is doing three things. Some people have read the book The One Thing, where there's one thing that you can focus on that's gonna improve everything, that's gonna make everything else either non-existent or not something that you really need to do. So, or that you could delegate. And so for me, I like the number three. My thing is like get these 3 things done that are gonna help my business, my life, everything else to wherever I'm going, what is in my life, what my purpose is. So what are the 3 things that I can do today that are really gonna move the ball, move the needle, as people really say? And so focus on those. And then within that, you can actually break those things down. Let's say you want to do a post on Instagram, right? You're like, make sure people are listening. So you want to do your post on Instagram, or you want to make a few phone calls, or you want to connect with a certain amount of people, or whatever the case may be, whatever's going to move your purpose. Maybe you want to exercise in the morning, or maybe you want to cut out certain things. You say, make sure I do not do this. Maybe I want to read something. Whatever those 3 things are, focus on those 3 things, knock them out. And if you want to do other things that are going to help, go ahead. Because one of the things that we get so overwhelmed, we get all this information overload, really hurts us in the end. And so people, they say I'm great at multitasking. Well, we're just great at being distracted. If you're trying to do multiple things at once, you're not going to be very good at what you're doing. You may be okay, you may be decent, you may be good, but you're not going to be great. You're not going to be exceptional. You're not going to be the best in the world that does it. So thought I'd share that, because I know for me, like if I'm like, okay, I get these 3 things done, I'm good. Because if I try and focus on 7, 8, 9, 10 things, you get decision fatigue, right? So the decisions that you make aren't going to be as good, later in the day compared to where you were before, because you're just all that fatigue. Everyone has fatigue. I don't. It doesn't matter who you are. No one is superhuman. Yes, you may be able to push things a lot longer than most and last longer than many, but if you're making so many different decisions that don't really mean anything, then what's the point? If you're just trying to check off items on a list, yeah, you can be busy, but are you effective? Are you being efficient? Are you managing your time well? Are you not necessarily managing your time well, but are you using your time well? Are you being very productive? So just thought I'd share that. The 3 things. What are those 3 things that are really going to help you? Focus on those 3 things. You know, because you'll tune out. Like you'll be like, man, okay, I'm on number 7. I'm number 8. I got to get this done, but it may be sloppy. And so, if you're a person who's all about quality, then you don't want to be sloppy in what you're doing. Remember that. Just thought I'd share that with you. Hey, if you got some information from that, if that helped you, let me know. If you disagree with me,